I, a member of this house, collect basic salary of 2.5 per month, furniture allowance 7.5 million per month, newspaper allowance 1.2 million per month, wardrobe allowance 621,000 per month, recess allowance 248,000 per month, accommodation allowance 4.9 million per month, utility allowance 828,000 per month, personal assistant allowance 621,000 per month.
Yes, I want to believe that you all heard what this lawmaker said. All right, so let's do the math together. So he said his salary per month is 2.5 million naira. All right, so when you multiply 2.5 million naira by 12, that is 30 million naira. Okay, this is what he earns in 1 year. This is what a Nigerian lawmaker earns in 1 year. Then furniture allowance is 7,500,000 naira per month. That is, they ought to be changing their furnitures every month. Okay, when you multiply 7,500,000 by 12, you get 90 million naira. This is what they earn in 1 year for furniture. Then newspaper allowance is 1.2 million. All right, yes, newspaper allowance every month they are being given 1.2 million. So when you multiply 1.2 million naira by 12, you get 14,400,000. This is what a lawmaker in Nigeria earns every year for newspaper, as newspaper allowance. Then we have wardrobe. Wardrobe allowance is 621,000. All right, 621,000 multiplied by 12 is 7,452,000 naira. Okay, so every month a lawmaker in Nigeria is giving 621,000, for wardrobe. Then we have recess allowance, 248,000. So when you multiply 248,000 by 12, you have 2,936,000 naira. So a lawmaker in Nigeria is being given 2,936,000 naira as recess allowance. Okay, we have accommodation. Every month, a lawmaker in Nigeria is being given 4,900,000 naira for accommodation. That is, every month, they ought to pack out from their house and move to a new house. Then when you multiply 4,900,000 by 12, you get 58,800,000 naira. Okay, so a lawmaker in Nigeria earns 58,800,000 naira as accommodation allowance. Then we have utility. Utility here is 828,000 naira. When you multiply 828,000 naira by 12, you have 9,936,000 naira. Okay, so every month, a lawmaker in Nigeria is given 828,000 naira for utility. Then we have a personal assistance allowance. That one is 621,000 naira. Multiply by 12, you have 7,452,000 naira. So when you total all this figure, you see that a lawmaker in Nigeria earns annually, the total figure a lawmaker in Nigeria earns annually is 221,016,000 naira. So annually, a lawmaker in Nigeria earns 221,016,000 naira. When you multiply by 4, it is 884,064,000 naira. But these are people that cannot pay 62,000 minimum.
Now, I greet every one of you. My name is MAP Eziokubundo 1 in Biafra land. I believe every one of us listening to that video. This is a country that cannot pay a minimum wage of 36,000, not to talk of 100,000 naira. This is a country that have borrowed up to 27 trillion, yet the citizens are suffering. This is a country where there is no electricity. This is a country where there is no road. This is a country where there is no standard school. This is a country where there is no hospital. This is a country where a graduate don't have job. This is a country where there is no future. Now, in other words, I want you to calculate if one person is receiving this amount, then times it to 109 senators, then times it to 100 to how many House of Representatives you have in that contraption. Now you see the reasons why the money are being borrowed. You see the reason all the money they are borrowing, you cannot see any it because they borrow the money and share it. The remaining one that they will even use to do one or two things, they will still embezzle it. Now, when we tell you that Nigeria is a zoo, are you still angry after watching this video? Now, tell me, how can a country survive with this kind of nonsense? After receiving this whooping amount, they will still embezzle the one that they're supposed to use. And the citizens are clapping and they opening their 32 teeth to show that they are adults. The only way that Nigeria will remember that they have right is when you tell them don't go and vote, they will remind you, it is our right to vote. It is my right. You can't deprive me my right. But they never know that it is also their right to hold their leaders accountable. They never know that it is also their right to come out and protest for the betterment of the country. They never know that it is their right, their fundamental right, to demand for good hospitals, to demand for constant electricity, to demand for road. They never know it is their right. The only thing that a Nigerian citizen know that it is his or her right is my right to vote. When you tell the person come out, they will say, oh boy, I beg you, forget this thing. Like Amechi rightfully said, that you people prefer to commit suicide instead of looking for the solution. And he prayed that all of you should kill yourself so that he will reap the fruit of your death. Total disintegration of Nigeria is the only solution. I feel pity. I feel like crying for Nigeria and her citizens. This Bonfu you see that says something now will be also protected by Nigerian youth. When you tell them go out to demand for your right, they don't even know their right. They don't even know. Now tell me, how do you lay a foundation where a graduate is now a wheelbarrow pusher, where you will spend 4 years in the university and you will end up becoming a driver to an illiterate, or you become a security personnel, security guideline for mechanic or for any real estate? It is quite unfortunate. I will drop it here. Ask yourself, for how long are you people going to continue with this nonsense? God bless Maza Chebeko. God bless Mazi Namdekan. God bless you all.